On to episode 2, mission 5, the Wizard's Manse. Yet another level which features a sort of central area with multi-leveled corridors crisscrossing each other, which you sort of ascend your way up to throughout the level. You could be a bit kind of cocky and do a rocket jump up there, but you would run right into a fiend, so there's not really much point. Better just kind of draw him out with a bit of rocket fire and hope he doesn't land in the water. Fortunately he does on this run, but that does mean an early introduction to the first secret of the level. This was a fairly frustrating level to run through. It took multiple runs to nail the recording without getting blown up, especially the parts with lots of ogres that you'll see me coming up to at the end of this corridor I'm just shooting at there, I believe. Or no, is it when I go round this central area? Anyhow, yeah, unfortunately on this recording I missed one last enemy. I think I struggled to get him in every run through I did. I mean, believe me, I looked for him, but I just couldn't find that last guy. This was the most frustrating part of the level. By this point I learned to just sort of artillery bomb them with grenades. There are several of the Death Knights and several ogres in there. And when you're playing on hard or nightmare, ogres are fairly accurate with their grenade bounce. They can quite easily take you out, especially if there's multiple ones. Also running low on health and armor here, but luckily there is, I think it's a secret just around the corner here, so just mop up the last few enemies. There's no need to dive in the water there at any point. Really kind of stretching things thin, so... Oh yeah, I forgot there are actually multiple health pickups in the water. That cage that looks kind of fenced off will come to later in the level. That'll play its purpose. I would normally be picking up the secret here, but I had to kill the fiend for getting a bit too bouncy, so... Not heavy on secrets this level, there's only one more to pick up quite near the end. No, it's not a secret, it's just a nice red armor pickup and an angry shambler. Straight up clawing at you. Shamblers, I don't know if it's easier to kind of stand medium range and just tank their lightning bolt, or get up close and risk them clawing you. Because that claw, that does a mean amount of damage. A good few runs here were ended getting up too close and personal with that shambler there. This level actually introduces the last weapon in the Quake lineage, if you want to call it that. Just shortly away to pick up here after bombarding these last few ogres. The lightning gun, also known as the thunderbolt. It's a hit scan weapon, unlike, you know, the projectile nature of the rocket launcher here, or the nail gun or super nail gun. It can actually shoot through walls as well, and take down a shambler in about 2 seconds. It does, I think it's about 30 damage per tick of ammunition. The only downside to it is if you fire it while you're underwater, it will create an electrical discharge, which does, in Quake terms, about 1700 points worth of damage to you and anything around you. So you sure as hell ain't walking away from it anyway. It also has a range of 23 meters, like I said, you can shoot through walls. Or in Quake units, 600, although that doesn't really mean too much to me, having never really spent a lot of time back in the day designing Quake maps. Death Knights really do my nut, and whip out the nail gun here. It's one of the most effective weapons I find against these scrag creatures, who are more of an annoyance than an actual danger. Not sure why I didn't just use the super nail gun here. Again, you could do a grenade jump over to that ledge in the distance there and save yourself some time, but it's too easy for those sort of things to go badly wrong. Hitting the switch will now make it seem like we're in a trap. It's not really, it's just a short on-rail sequence, if you will. Like a very low-tech tram ride from the start of Half-Life. No point in having the lightning gun out here, you're just asking for trouble. You would actually die here if you didn't have enough life. It knocks off about 30-40 off you, so... Quite a sneaky little design there. I try and save as much lightning lightning ammo as possible for the very last room of the level. This quad damage will help out immensely actually. The quad damage in combination with the lightning gun really rips things apart. Get a good demonstration of that just after I mop up these last few ogres. And also claim the last secret of the level. Need this to get to the final room, this gold key, but beforehand we can drop in here and pick up a nice wee armour bonus. And a quad damage again. There's now actually two available, one next to the stairs here. But it'll come in handy for this room full of Death Knights, Fiends and Shamblers. Look how quickly that just rips right through them. Absolutely no hassle. And that'll be the end of the level.